Hello and welcome back to some more Settlers 4. I'm back in this mission and I don't like to wait this long to continue a mission because now I'm back in the middle of this mission and don't really remember what I'm supposed to do, so let's just check the mission briefing. We need to meet at the middle, at the holy place, and each people need to be represented by one priest, 5 swordmen, 5 bowmen and a squad leader, and those swords and bows needs to be level 3, and we need to clear the area of any dark people presence. So I think we do have some thieves, so maybe we should. Oops, didn't I tell you guys to move? All the thieves, go here. I think we should gather up the thieves and scout the area to see if how we should approach the problem, because sending our army out at this state is probably a bad idea. What are we doing here? Lookout tower. Ah yes, in case they come up from this side, because that is what they actually did at one point. And looking at our situation here, it looks like we could use some more iron mines, but we also need to be able to feed our iron miners. So we need to find places for it. I think we can pretty much just place these and hope for the best. We could also have this guy come and find the flags again. Also, looking at this, it looks like we need to be able to feed our iron miners. That would probably be a good idea. So maybe we should do a farm. Let's just continue the row of farms here, and then we can have the fields on this side. That's very good because that is where the door is. See the way they walk? Yes, perfect. I think actually it could also be below because of the way they walk out, but this side would be bad, but this area is generally the best area for it. I think we should do a big area, so let's... That's funny, it seems like we can't actually place buildings on top of the farms. That's actually quite nice, I did not know that was a thing. But I think we should at least have some room in between, because that will give the farmers some area to place his fields. If we do like this, then we are using this area up against the mountain nicely, I would say. And then we can, with our 2 farms, we need to have some goose farms, and we need to find out where we can place those. I think up here is probably a good idea. Should consider cutting the shoreline, clean cutting the shoreline. What else can we do? We can have it down here, but maybe we want to have weapon stuff down there. That's a good question what we want to do. Could also have on each side here. That's maybe also a good idea. How is it with the slaughterhouse? Slaughterhouse is actually not that big, so we can just have the slaughterhouse in the back here, and that will be pretty good. Would be nice if I could get them to move these planks, but they probably won't. Unless we do storage. I wish there was a way that we could just throw resources away that are on the map like this, because... Or if we could just place on top of them anyway, and then they would just move them when they were building it. That would actually have been a good idea. But that's never been the style of this game. This has always been, at least with Settlers 3, this was also a thing. What should we do? Anyway, we can for now just place the goose farm. We don't want that there, so goose farm a little bit off like that. Woodcutters. Yes, let's cut this area. We're not gonna get a lot of animals out of this anyway, and if we are replacing our production using other alternatives, then we are replacing our hunter-based meat income, then we might as well just cut the forest so we can have more room for our industry stuff. So what we could do is we could actually have the farm here and then have the fields below. That's maybe a good idea. Do something like that, and then okay, that actually gives us a lot of fields. Is that too much? Maybe. It's probably a bit too much now that I'm thinking of it. Yes, let's put the goose farm up there. And they removed the plank, so that is perfect. That means we can actually squeeze it into this little spot there. That's one way to get resources cleared up. And I think we should have the tools stored in this one, because then they will not lie around like this, and that will give us an easier time in general, I would say. Do we have any animals in this forest anymore? Actually, there's a little bit. But I think if we are encroaching more on this area, then it will not... then we will force the animals out. What if we do something like this? Will that encourage animals? Maybe? We'll see. But down here, there's not a lot of animals. But I think this forest, yeah, this forest there's animals in, so maybe we should see if we can push the animals into our land instead of out of our land. Like there's animals here, and we have a hunter here, so maybe we should take the land there, and we should send out our thieves. So let's do that. Let's just spread them out. Not that we can steal a lot from our enemies, but it will give us some vision. It actually seems like the green and... no, is that green? No, the yellow. The yellow and the blue are very close, so if we put our troops in between here, then we should know if the dark tribe is coming. Can we set this point to be further away? Nope. That's the furthest away we can set it, and that's fine, I would say. And this market, we never figured out how that worked, really. Now that I think of it, we should have 2 scythes. Because we have made two farms. Ah, this is a goose farm. Whoa, they actually look very alike, like the roof and stuff. That's what confused me a little bit. And when these are done doing this, then we can move them out. All of these animals, we would like to not disturb them too much. Maybe even push them into our territory. Also, do we have enough residences like these? They look like they are not they're not doing anything, but it's not a lot of people. And I think this is the new building, so need to remember where it is. There it is. That's the big one. And we don't want to put it there because maybe we want to encourage the animals to live in this forest again. That would maybe be nice. Oh, there's a hen there. Okay, so what should we do? Should we have it down here maybe? Oh, there's a fox there. that's interesting. Then what should we do? Oh, and there's a rabbit. Maybe we should just have it in the middle here. We can actually do 2 of them. That will be no problems. No problem. Singular, not problems. Bum bum. Where is the rest of our pioneers? Do we have anyone stuck somewhere? How are we doing for animals in this forest? I think it would be interesting if we could encourage animals to come back to our forests. We have 2 geologists here. We can send them out, see if there's anything in this mountain, and maybe we should do more iron mines, because I think iron is one of our weak points. So we can do a mine there, and we can do a mine here, and we can do a mine here. I think that will give us plenty of iron. How is our materials, I mean tools, looking? Let's do something like that. Something like that. And we do have coal here. We also have a bit more coal here down there, it seems. So these farms are running fine. These sunflower farms, they does not seem very big. It's a bit weird because the area here seems huge, but it seems this is the only area that they can actually maintain, so that's a bit weird. Such a big building for such a small patch of flowers. Lots of animals out here. Geologists coming out. Let's check our soldier count. We are a bit below the Dark Tribe, but the Dark Tribe soldiers are increasing a little bit. But I think this is back when we were attacked. Then we lost troops, they lost more troops, and now we are getting troops much faster than they are. So that's nice. And most of our troops are archers, so that is also pretty nice. We should maybe get a few swords. Maybe we should just go in and say 20 swords, 25 swords, why not? We also need group leaders, so maybe we should make a few of their armor. Something like that is maybe a good idea. Let's try something bold. Let's put our guys out here. Because if they want to attack us, the most straight path for them would be to go into this area. Oh, we have a soldier there. Where is our... Oh, here he is. I was gonna say, where is our 4th thief? But he is in the back. So we're sending him forward. I think this is the sacred place where we should meet. So it's probably a good idea to secure that area. Oh, and I should also press F7 so I get the timer up in the top. We've already spent a lot of time on this map, but I think we are in a position where we can sort of challenge the Dark Tribe if we can make them come to us. I don't know if we are strong enough to attack them head on. I think we are getting closer to that. If they come to us, then I think we are pretty okay. And these guys are done. So the question is if we should actually just start making them into gardeners. I wish I could just say, okay, you guys Oh, okay, we can actually do that. It's like that, and then they are carriers again. Then we can say... something like that. That's a function I've actually been looking for, so that's a good thing that is in the game. I would like to know where their big building is, because if it is in this area, then guess we can't clear it, but that would not make sense because we need to do that for the mission, so I think it should be clearable, this area, but it's just a matter of how much do we need to clear. Also, it's a bit funny that the AIs have not been given any building materials. So they can't really do anything. Like they have this woodcutter, but I don't think they have any access. Do they have access? What do they have? They have saws, and they have access. Okay, then they don't have any free settlers to put into it. And over here, they have one woodcutter and a sawmill, but the sawmill looks like this is saws, but then I guess there's not enough people to occupy that. So I think it's pretty much up to us to win this mission. Let's take all the messages. That was just about coal, it seems. And instead of becoming gardeners, they are carrying stuff back here. Guess that's fine. Just gonna need to have people who have orders to become gardeners instead of that. 2 geese farms. And we still have room to put a proper farm in there. Could also have one here and a field there. That could also work. And the slaughterhouse is actually working pretty well already, so this is providing these with the resources they need. And let's have a look at our able-bodied men, and we are over 100, so that's pretty good. But I think we still need to make sure we remain at that point. Oh, and these are done, it seems. Are there still coming people out of them? Still people coming out of them, I don't know. We can check. Yeah, lots of people coming out, okay. Then I guess it's not there. We are lacking. Gardeners, are you being trained yet? Nope. Why not? Why not indeed? Like, it looks like we have the 13 shovels here. Okay, it looks like they are starting to be trained now. Okay, we'll wait till they are till they're done. Let's explore a little bit more. More exploration. And we are reaching the or we have already reached the 20-minute mark for this video, so just a few more minutes and then I'll do a cut. Can we do something exciting in those last minutes? Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. Let's just reset these. Not the most exciting thing, but it needs to happen. Is this one? Yeah, it is actually working a little bit. Oh, and there's a little rabbit in front of our tower. 2 rabbits. 3 rabbits. I think that's also 4 rabbits. There was one here. Where did that one go? Oh, it's there. Okay. We can do like this. Okay, that's a bit hard to use that function. It seems the Dark Tribe is not being loaded. Oh, they are. Okay. Hello, Dark Tribe. Can we engage them out here? Seems like it. We can make our soldiers invisible. I don't think there's any need for that. And I think this is a pretty good engagement. This is oh, I don't know why there's the spell name out there. This guy is trying to cause trouble. I think we need to move these guys because we don't want them to be converted. See, I did manage to get a little bit of action in the last part of this episode. So this now means we have the upper hand when it comes to amount of soldiers. And we did manage to stop them before they managed to take any dudes. So that was nice. You can come up, you can come up. We need to spread out a little bit more over this area. Maybe even start to take this swamp, this Dark Tribe land. I don't know how much this area covers, like how far we need to do this, but we do have gardeners, so let's get started. As I said, we should put a little cut, so I'll do a little save and just want to say thanks for watching and see you guys in the next episode where maybe we'll engage the Dark Tribe again. I don't know how that will go, but stay tuned for that. Bye.